Oh, crouch. Well, now guys, can we just like work together real quick to kind of like figure out what the hell he's doing? Just everyone just stop what you're doing, break out your pad and your pen, and let's just take notes and try to figure out what's going through this player's head right now. Okay, let's just think. So I think what's happening is the fact that he just wants to play the game to watch Bird. Jokes aside, why is he sitting here? There's no cover, no concealment. He's vulnerable. You might as well be in the middle of the airfield just shooting your gun in the air. This makes no sense. Look at this thing right here. What's this called, guys? It's called a rock. Maybe not technically a rock, could be a stone. I don't know. I'm not a rockologist. But he didn't get by it, right? It's cover. That's what it is. It's cover and concealment. It's all the above. What is going on, Savage here? In today's video, we're going to be spectating some viewer submitted gameplay. We're going to be going over the do's and don'ts of these players. That way they can improve and go into Verdansk with a better mindset of what to do and what not to do. And also the beauty behind this series is to put you guys in their shoes. So if you guys have similar gameplay or make similar mistakes, you guys can go out there and avoid doing so as well. But if you do enjoy the content, leave a like on the video, subscribe today. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the gameplay. All right, I love landing hangars. It's the best of both worlds. You have unlimited potential when it comes to rotations, as well as a lot of action. And on top of that, the money is almost endless because, again, going back to rotations. All right, Blue's in a fight. We need to go ahead and converge right now. We're also being sniped at. Good job on Fallen Angel going with the ping, giving us an idea of which direction the enemy's moving. And guys, I want you guys to notice again, going back to the live pings, how important they are to let your teammate know exactly what's happening. She died right here, and we were able to see the red ping move to the left and then freeze. That instantly allowed me to know that he was hiding in the cubby, and that's exactly what Demon did as well. Live pings are crucial, guys. Even if you want to scream, moan, bitch, whatever the case is, make sure you guys are live pinging the enemies to help your squad out. Teamwork is the dream work, guys. You can win way more games if you start implementing the simplest basic teamwork tactics to your gameplay. Do you have a scavenger up as well? Here's this guy kind of going out in the middle with no cover. He should have been playing closer to the wall. We're trying. Good movement, getting in and out of there. Popping the slide cancels while zigzagging and sliding around the corner. Now, this is a decision you have to make right here. Do you want to go ahead in and try to re-challenge the enemy, or do you want to go ahead, get out of here, get the scav and play it safe? It's up to you guys. Y'all need to make that decision on the fly, meaning when you're in combat with a player, you can kind of get an idea on how good that player is based on your previous combat. So if you guys want to go in there and challenge him because he's a bot, go ahead and do so. But if he seems pretty cracked out and he might ruin your gameplay, there's no shame in just bailing away to relocate and maybe even get the scavengers to get your teammates back. Also, guys, if you are looking for another energy supplement with no crash, I highly recommend Sneak Energy. I'm telling you guys right now, the no crash part is the best part about this. Every energy supplement I've had my entire life and 20 years of taking them, nothing compares. Make sure you guys check it out. Use code SAVAGE at purchase. The link is in the description below.
Oh, fuck, I thought I killed him.
Unfortunately, Fallen Angel does get taken out, but it's no worry. We have enough money for our loadout. And on top of that, we should be able to get enough money for her back as well. Great quick peek to see what's going on. Boom. Just like that, we got enough for both. Now, the buy station here, I'm going to be honest, TV station, I mean, I say this a lot, actually. There's probably 3 or 4 buy stations that I really don't like. TV station's definitely one of them. Definitely one of them. There's so many people that just love camping that rooftop. They'll do whatever they can in their power to sit there for 19 minutes just to wait for one person to go to that buy station so they get an easy-ass kill. All right, showing up in a vehicle right now. Very dangerous, very ballsy, but you got to do what you got to do. And again, this is the importance of getting in and out of your buy. A lot of people sit there in the buy station and they'll sit there and they'll scroll and they'll think about it and they'll scroll one more and they'll think about that. And they're like, well, shit, I might want the last one. They'll go back up. Guys, make sure you're in and out. Doors busted below us. Good use of audio and pinging, letting your teammate know that there is someone under you. And also notice the helicopter. It's still up here as well, so if we need to make a dip, we can do so. Now, the scary part of the fact is that the player under us does not, or he does have Ghost on, so he will probably have his loadout. I'm gonna go ahead, grab the chopper, and we're going to dip to the players that we know their location.
Okay. Ready.
And the reason why he bailed from that fight again is because he knew exactly where he was. He didn't want to contest somebody with ghost camping and TV station. So he came over here where the UAV told us exactly where the enemies are so we can get faster, easier kills. I absolutely love that. You guys do not want to waste your time. Great stun, bouncing off the wall. Unfortunately, the guy dies back in, runs through his own thermite
Teamwork, motherfuckers.
into his death. I said his own thermite. I meant our thermite. Great way to just blow through that, dropping off our teammate on the rooftop so they can approach from another angle while we approach from the bottom and literally essentially just sandwich the enemy, forcing the enemy down the stairs where we were already waiting. That's also the beauty with hitting the enemy from 2 different locations. Once you can confuse a player in Warzone, you own him.
I'm pretty sure there is no way.
Unfortunately, they didn't have any money, so now we're gonna have to go around UAV list. Hey, never mind. We got a most wanted bounty, and he is flying as well. Sick. So we got to reanalyze this situation, figure out exactly what we're going to do instead.
He's dropping. He's coming in low.
All right, he's going for the buy station. It'd be a perfect time to go ahead and take him out. I love it. We've got both teammates here too. All right, so we got, it looks like the teammate that got brought back with the most wanted may be on the roof or the second floor. That's what it sounds like too. It might not even be his teammate. It could be a whole nother random player that's in here. The enemy jumped out. Blue's got a perfect angle on him. Going ahead and shooting. Good stuff. Fallen Angel taking him out instantly. And here we are again approaching the enemy from a whole different angle. Now, again, it was coincidence, but there's a beauty with keeping your body separate from your teammate. Y'all don't want to be running off on your own unless you're absolute savages just going on solo gameplay in a duos match. That's fine. But if you guys are working together, sticking together, make sure, again, you guys aren't hugging each other's butts. That way the enemy can't just knock one of you guys and slowly transition and knock the second one. Come at the enemy with different angle to keep you both protected from getting collateraled, and on top of that, to shoot him in the side of the head when he's focused on your teammate. I mean, right here, he literally is just looking at one direction. And again, I want to go ahead and point this out for everybody that always argues and says, Savage, you got to stick together. You got to stick together. You can't separate. It's how you get picked off. This right here is beautiful. He had no idea what the hell just happened to him. He's probably screaming, hacker, how'd I die that fast? Not even knowing that there were 2 of us there.
We'll have their heli. Thank you very much.
Facts, and they brought us a beautiful helicopter. Got enough for a UAV. Almost have enough for a second one. Let's go ahead and get in the chopper. Now, we've got a helicopter on us right now that we could go hunt down. We do have an enemy marked over here as well that's popping up on the mini map. Go ahead and take him out. That's what I would go ahead and do. But it really depends on what this asshole right here is about to do. Let's see if Fallen Angel can blitz this kid out the sky. They're not even shooting at us right now.
Reloading.
Now, again, time to kill in this game is fast, but this helicopter's already smoking, so we can go ahead and blitz this guy out the sky easily. Now, a tactic I will say is when you guys are fighting in helicopters and you're reloading and they're shooting at you, switch your seats. Get to the other side, finish your reload, and then pop back over. The last thing you guys want to do is go ahead and take all that damage being dealt to you just because you're sitting in the same spot. Make it harder for that enemy to shoot you guys. Also, I love the fact that we went ahead and switched from the pilot seat to try to put some gunfire on the enemy chopper as well.
Keep me in the air. Keep me in the air. Go back to it.
And their helicopter is way more damage than ours is, clearly because we're not even smoking. And we're gonna hawk him down. I love the aggression, dude. Not letting this son of a bitch live. Fallen Angel jumping out of the vehicle. And again, notice we're approaching the enemy from 2 different sides. She's going in one way, we're going in another way. He's literally gonna be essentially sandwiched. Popping the UAV just to get a sense of what's going on because we are at Salt Mine, aka Quarry, and we know it's gonna be hot here. So I love the fact that we want to find out everything. Now, a lot of people are probably watching like, Savage, he's hacking. How does he know he's up there? Well, as you guys can see on the UAV, we have a little blip right here, right? But there's also the up arrows. So both of these enemies are higher elevation. Now, he may not be exactly up here, but he's definitely higher than us. And he's just going to go ahead, read the situation, and assume that the enemy's up here. So again, guys, pay attention to the mini-map, pay attention to those blips, pay attention to the arrows. Just like that. Easy knock. Going ahead and taking him out. And we're going to try our best. Hey, we don't even need to go for the execute. You'll fall an angel on top of it, blitzing the teammate down from range. I love it. As we're trying to go in and get the execute, fallen angel just delivering a beautiful 1-2 combo. You guys are literally blowing through the enemies. This is really good teamwork. I love the fact that every fight we've approached so far, we've literally hit the enemies from multiple directions. And this is only duos. Imagine what they can do in quads.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Now there is a free loadout drop here for us. Eventually I want to go ahead and peek over there and see how many loadout drops so I can get an idea on how many enemies are in this area. There's another enemy falling in. Now look, guys, look at this. Look at this. Granted, we're in a helicopter. It's going to be harder for us to shoot him because we're in a moving vehicle. However, right? He's Mary Poppins floating in. I don't know why players do this. I really don't. Guys, if you want to analyze the situation, you got to do it up in the sky. You got to do it at a very high altitude. Now, a lot of you guys are probably like, Savage, I can't see when I'm that high up. You got to get a better monitor. You got to get better eyes. You got to get glasses like me. Just rock the 4 eyes look. It's fine, right? Stop doing this. It's how you die. The amount of players we see get blitzed out of the sky because they just slowly glide into the ground because they're too afraid to break their ankles is absolutely unreal. Yep. Yo, he says, oh shit. He realizes that there's an enemy close by and there's another loadout here as well. We got to get in and get out and roll. Homeboy over here looks to be running away, but because of that up arrow, he may be up in the sky. So I like the fact that we're just not going to go in super pursuit of him and go back to the bounty. I don't know what super pursuit means, but it just, I don't know, just rolled out my mouth really well. So I'm gonna stick with it. All right, there's the enemy right there. We're getting the high ground. He's out in the open right next to the bunker. Lagging his ass off, dude. Whoa, my man. Bro, AOL doesn't make internet anymore. Stop using those free trials, bro. Holy shit. My man's on dial-up life. For those of you not old enough to know what AOL is. Or what dial-up is, never mind. We got a vehicle that has just approached over to the southwest. We need to go ahead, get in, and work together. All right, we got another vehicle approaching us as well. Now the enemy in this situation too, look. The enemy in this situation, he saw us, and in this position like this, when you guys spot an enemy in a very good position, don't just do this. You guys got to break to some form of cover, right? Granted, there's really nothing around him to break to, except for this big ass door right here. Just cut back, you may get shot in the back, you may get down, but if you get down, you can crawl right inside and hopefully your teammate won't make the same mistake. There's the teammate right there, left-hand side, running to the trains. Great shots by Fallen. Going back, buying another UAV. We got plenty of money. Now we got even more, and we're going in. Fallen and Dominic have a lot of confidence in each other because as Fallen's fighting in a 1v1, you don't see Dominic literally breaking off to risk it all to go help the teammate. He's gonna buy his stuff. He's gonna throw up a UAV. He's gonna grab some loot, grab some money. And that's the confidence in your team play that you need to have. And again, that's why I made the Discord community for you guys. 14,000 people in there. You guys are tired of playing with randoms who literally don't want to work with you or back out or cry or scream or whatever the case is. Join our Discord and use the looking for groups pages. That's why it's there. It's for y'all. It doesn't do for nothing for me. It helps you guys out. So guys, stop playing with randoms who don't have teamwork like this, who don't have synergy like this. Find a teammate that's good. Find a teammate that's good for you. Develop some team synergy and start blowing through these lobbies like we are. That was a good thermite by the enemy. Direct hit. Direct hit.
Oh shit.
Got a vehicle approaching us as well. Bad timing, unfortunately. Oh no! They missed the splat. Damn. Go ahead, pop that res. Yeah. The vehicle, I thought the vehicle probably circled back. As far as that enemy's concerned, driving around, I don't know why he didn't just jump out and challenge us. Here he is coming back. Maybe. I don't know what he's doing. He's playing a whole different game. This man's playing Forza. He just took his vehicle to the dyno and he's having fun just driving circles around. That's all he wants to do. Wrong video game, my dude. Wrong video game. All right, here we are. There's a guy above us right now utilizing the building's layout to vault up and hit the enemy from a different angle. And this is what you have to do because enemies will literally sit here crouched and they'll watch a door or they'll watch a staircase. So you have to hit them by surprise. Players that do this have no idea that you can vault up the building and come in through the 3rd floor. They are mind blown. The idea of that is just, and this is why so many players accuse everyone of hacking, even if someone's got a point two. They're like, you're a hacker. No, it's just having common sense and knowing the map layout. Stop doing this shit a little bit, and you might actually learn the map. It's the weirdest shit. Oh shit, he died. Who would have thought? Wow.
Fucking heartbeat, you pussy.
Fucking heartbeating pussy. I love it. I love it. Give it to him. Now, guys, there's gonna be someone sensitive in the comments saying, Savage, I use a heartbeat. I'm not a pussy. Look, are you crouch walking, camping in the corner of the heartbeat? If the answer is no, this ain't for you, okay? We do have a UAV as well. We got a shit ton of money that we dropped for Fallen to go ahead, pick up and buy another UAV too, I would imagine. Oh, this chopper is almost gone, son.
Still people here.
Yep, here we are getting beamed. We got it, yeah. Oh no! Thank God y'all got self-reses. I like the fact that you both didn't waste it. It may seem very simple, but you see it all the time. Only one of you guys waste it and finish off the other person. All right, we did get shot at from the 60, 70-ish area, but unfortunately, UAV's not picking anybody up. We have a Bertha driving towards us right now. We could take advantage of. Great thermite. Hopefully, we're gonna be able to disable the vehicle. It looks damn near close to being disabled.
That thing got to be fucked.
Yeah, damn near close. Going ahead and bailing out. And he's probably gonna run to the building that the vehicle's at. Now, look, when you guys are in a position where you're under fire and you're, let's say you're the guy driving the Bertha. It's screwed up, your plates are broken, whatever the case is, you need to get out fast. You notice your Bertha's parked next to a building? Don't go next to that building. You need to completely confuse the enemy again. So I know this building is the safest, it's right next to you, but leave the area, rotate somewhere else. That way, when we rotate in, you can shoot us from a whole different position and confuse us. Guys, confusing the enemy is key to having the advantage. Popping dead silence, maybe a little too early, but not really too big of a deal. Guy popping the res, getting his teammate back. Look at this guy. What are you doing? My man sitting here praying to the loot. This guy said, holy shit, he's got some armor here. I gotta sit here and stare at it. Maybe teabag it a couple times, and you cost yourself your life. Dude, I don't understand why he did that. We were literally just shooting at his vehicle. We almost disabled it. He should have known we were gonna come in pursuit. If you guys are in an area and you're getting shot at, don't ever just do stuff like that. Run through the loot, grab what you need, get inside the building, and utilize cover to protect yourself. And I love the fact that we're literally going after bounties. Again, guys, I want to see most of these viewers spectating games going after bounties. You guys would improve your gameplay drastically if y'all continue to go for these things. There's no reason for players to not be dropping more than 5 kills right now. You guys should have some games where you're dropping a little bit better kills than you used to. Bounties is the best way to go ahead and identify where an enemy's at. Even if he runs from you, go after him, chase him down, hawk him down, make him your bitch. This guy's in a vehicle, so he's gonna drive around. Now look, and this is another example too that I need to go ahead and highlight, that I feel like I have to highlight in every video. Dude, when y'all have a bounty on you, stop running. It's duos. Solo duos is not the easiest task in the world, but it's not the hardest. It's definitely possible, and you guys should be trying to throw yourself in a position where you're forcing yourself to fight these, because a player that can solo duo really well can do almost anything in this game really well. You guys got to develop confidence and know-how on how to win solo duos, because if you lose your teammate, you don't want to just shut down. A lot of players, when they're down a teammate, they're just like, oh, I'm gonna go sit in the corner, I'm gonna go get money, and they lose the momentum that they may have already had. Don't freeze up because you're down a teammate. Again, it's duos. If you're solo quads, yeah, I can understand a little bit of, you know, passive gameplay. But duos, man, it's 100% possible for every player to go into a duos match and win it by themselves. Let's say you get to the end of the game and your teammate dies and it's now a 1v2. That's it. That's all you got to worry about. You're the last 3 players left. It's a 1v2, but you spent your entire life in Warzone running from 1v2s. What do you think's going to happen now that you're finally at that number 2 position? You're going to stay there. You're going to stay at that number 2 position. You're never going to be able to get to that number 1 unless you get lucky. You got to go ahead and accept the fact you're going to take L's and stop avoiding it. Stop avoiding playing by yourself, man. Get out there and practice, dudes. I have players just vanished off of UAV. I don't think anybody died. There's one right there running out Not really in the open. He's trying to maintain cover. You got to give him credit for that. There were 2 enemies on here, though. The fact that they're both ghosted right now is kind of worrisome. The guy in the house may have killed 1. Yep, there's 1 dead. Great read on the bush. Really wasn't seeing that. I'm going to be honest. And now we got the guy in the house we still have to take care of. Now, we have a vehicle. We could drive the vehicle to the window of the house and vault in. Easy, right? Send one of your teammates up the staircase while you vault in the opposite side of the side of these camping, and you go ahead and take them out. Fallen Angel getting close, going ahead in. We're gonna try to follow up and hold that window, maybe distract them. In a situation like this too, as your teammates approaching a building, you could go ahead and start laying fire down on the window. That way the enemy's focused on where the gunfire is coming from instead of our teammate push up the stairs. Also, when you guys are shooting at that wall, right? What's that enemy gonna be hearing? A bunch of gunfire and bullet hits, right? He's not really gonna be hearing your teammates' footsteps coming up the stairs. So again, guys, if your teammate's going in for a sneaky push, they don't have dead silence, make sure you're laying down as much gunfire as possible to distract the enemy and also deafen the enemy. A lot of players don't even utilize thermite or suppressive fire to deafen the enemy. Those 2 things right there are crucial for sneaking up on somebody camping a window like this.
No hit.
Now, also got to be aware the enemy could have jumped out of the opposite window and literally just ran. 100% possible. Nothing surprised me in this game anymore. My great thermite, Fallen Angel hitting both of them, able to disable the vehicle, and now all we got to do is go down and blitz this son of a bitch. They keep running. Keep running. Another situation where someone's too afraid to solo duo. And look at this right now. If the bounty was wanting to win a solo duo, it's going to be easier for him because right now he could have 1v1 Fallen Angel and then it would just be 1v1 after that, right? I'm going to be honest. I'm not really sure what we see over here. I'm going to be 100% honest. It's too focused on different things. That's a my bad, guys. Good stuff, Fallen Angel.
Lorry.
Another Bertha coming up to us. And he's going to go in the building and camp. Watch. Oh, no, he's not. That's unfortunate, dude. And again, running away. No. So in this position here, when the vehicle got disabled and he was at these rocks, he should have just played these rocks and got the picks. Again, try to fight the situation. You're probably going to die regardless, but at least try your best to practice gunfighting. All you're doing is allowing us to shoot you in the back. That's not how to play the game. You should have hugged these rocks and peeked it and tried to get one of us picked. All right, we're still focused up down here. Again, I'm not really sure exactly what he had spotted. I didn't see whatever he had seen. Now look at this circle. This is going to be an interesting circle, interesting ending. It's going to be a lot of wide open areas, couple buildings, couple walls. But it's going to be a huge terrain-based ending.
Still got a bad feeling there's people behind us.
Yeah, you gotta trust your instinct, man. If you think there's people behind you, there probably is, right? Especially since there's the high ground, it's the hills. You're gonna have 1 or 2 Joe Blows just kind of moving slowly through there to try to sneak up on you after hearing all the gunfight.
I downed 1 on me. 1 more.
Oh no! No!
Bullet. He's a bullet.
Ah! Demonic, bro. Drop those C4s. I want to go ahead and show you guys again what it's like to just go in a 1v2, right? Because you can usually catch enemies by surprise. So unfortunately, Fallen Angel goes down, but that doesn't stop us from trying to get aggressive and win the gunfight. But watch how we just go in and we outshoot the enemy. 1 guy's out in the open, 2 focused on the loot right now. This is not what he should be worried about. He should be worrying about the teammate that's on the high ground. They should both be playing the ridge and looking up. Unfortunately for them, nobody is. This guy's looking off in the distance with binoculars, watching mountain lions and shit. I don't know, something about wildlife. And this guy here is, again, I don't know what he's doing. He's picking up loot, counting his money. Who knows? But it's not the thing to do. We're able to knock him before this dude's even able to look at us. Again, guys, solo duo is a lot easier than most of you guys think. It's all about positioning and how to hit them by surprise. And a little bit to do with luck on how shit the enemies are. I'm gonna be honest. Those 2 guys right there had no idea what was happening. I think they thought it was solos, even though they're both on the same team. I don't know what was going on. They should have been looking up. They should have been looking up. All right, so we're still pretty determined that there's other people behind us. Go ahead and pop the dead silence.
Really?
And this is the ending I'm talking about. It's going to be wide open. You have the airfield, you have a couple walls, you have a few buildings. This bunker may be in, for the most part, it's going to be a very interesting circle. It's being split down the middle by this open street. Where to go right now is completely 50-50 chance, right? There's no good spot to go to at this moment in time, because you could come here and then end up having to rotate all the way across airfield to go to the next circle, or vice versa. So at this point, just kind of play to the best of your ability, right? So hopefully we're gonna see him get a little aggressive, go for kills, maybe even go for a buy. I'm not sure where the buy station's at right here. There we go. My man is just living large. My man. Now this is, guys, this may be a little dumb, but I respect the effort. We are here so long. I'm so scared for you. So at this position here, I'd get back on that bike and just dip, bro. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, suppress the enemy with the cluster. Love that shit. Get back on the bike and dip. We're in a very bad spot right here. Our left-hand side is completely exposed, and we need to get back with our teammate. But he's gonna go ahead and... Oh, there we go. All right, good stuff. And again, guys, well, notice the cluster strike. He bought it not to get the kill, to suppress the enemy so they couldn't shoot us when we got back on the quad. Fallen Angel coming in from the heavens. Notice they pulled their parachute at the last second, but even as they're coming in Mach 5, they're pinging the enemy's locations. Beautiful.
We've got people where we died. Need to get in a house. Oh, I stunned myself.
Hey, at least it wasn't an enemy stun. Okay, all right, let's talk about him. I didn't even know there was a guy here. I should have known, I should have assumed, but the fact that we drove up to the building and no one shot at us was kind of in my head a notification that there wasn't anybody here. All right, some of you guys may have noticed I did switch shirts. I spilled a little bit of my sneak on me. Unfortunately, it is what it is. But going back to what I was saying, this player right here, at the moment we were approaching the building, he should have just peeked out the window and started blitzing us down. When you see players on a quad, that is a very easy target to take out. But again, you see three things with this player because he's camped up in a rooftop instead of looking around. He's sitting in a corner hiding because he's too scared to actually play. Lack of know-how, fear, and lack of skill. And again, all three of those come from not putting yourself out there. You hide in a building, you hide in a building, you hide in a building, you make it to end game, and then you die. A lot of people repeat that process over and over again, and they're always confused of why they're not getting any better. It's hard to get better when you guys are just hiding the whole time, guys. Look, get out there, play, practice. I'm gonna keep saying that until you guys do it. He should have been looking out the window. We should have been an easy double kill for him. Easy.
More than that. I need ammo.
All right, trying to split our ammo with our teammate, putting us in a unfortunate position, unfortunately, dude. With 8 enemies left, this is not the amount of ammo that I want. Now look, we got a quad pulling up. I mean, not a quad, but we got the buggy pulling up to our left-hand side. Notice how we look out the window, we start shooting at them.
Can't be really wasting ammo like that.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, dude. Now we are in a position where we need ammo. We've got to get out there. We can't camp at that house anymore. And on top of that, the house isn't even safe. So we're going to head, we're going to push this squad. So instead of waiting for these guys to come to us and just slowly waiting and waiting and waiting, trying to gatekeep and then getting shot in the back by another player that's rotating to us, we're going to go ahead and close the gap, take these guys out and take their damn ammo.
Wait for them to push out.
Now this is dangerous. I don't like the fact that we're hugging this right side of the wall. I'd be on the left, kind of peeking in it, but I wouldn't be sitting here because our entire right-hand side is exposed to all the enemies. Oh, he's mad, boy. He's mad. No idea where his teammate is. He was not a team wipe, so there is another player somewhere. Now, this is a bad spot to be in. It's a terrible spot to be in. We have a huge wide opening. Now, what do you do right now in this situation? When you're in a bad spot and you've got to rotate out in the open. You take advantage of a distraction, right? You can see the other team over here, probably the last team in this area, is shooting at guys on the hill. With that being known, I'd go ahead and push across this open airfield while keeping my eyes on those guys just in case they decide that we're the next bait and move across to safety.
People on my left.
A lot of players will freeze up and they'll sit here. I don't like the fact that we shot at the enemy, I'm gonna be honest, because again, we got to get out in the open and they got a lot of cover and they're close to being safe if they're not already safe. Again, I would have utilized the distraction to push across and then challenge the enemy. We have our back to the gas. Blue needs to make their way across with us as well. They're holding it, trying to allow us to cross. And we need to go ahead and suppress fire.
On me.
Where?
Contact. On your left.
You said on me.
Yeah, that was a bad call out, Fallen Angel, but it is what it is. Yeah, guys, look, and that happens a lot. Most players, when they get down, they're like, on me, and they're nowhere near. That's just habit, right? I think what they really mean to say is, oh my God, I just got screwed up. But again, another player, not a team wipe. It is a 1v1. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are spectating Demonic. Going back in, not really sure for what exactly. Dead silence, okay. Don't know if I would have made that a play. I'd just be focused on the last player. So now look, where do I think the enemy is? Well, right now, I'm pretty sure the enemy's damn near close to us. And why do I think that? Well, we got a massive circle. We know that they were shooting at somebody on the hill. However, the guy we just killed, we had to knock and then execute and still with the team wipe. So I'm going to go ahead and assume they killed the guy on the hill. And the last player is probably on this wall where we're at on the other side because we just killed his teammate. So that's what I'm analyzing right now. But with that knowledge and that assumption, and that's all it is at the end of the day is an assumption, it could be vice versa. We could have killed that guy, and the moment we killed him, the guy on the hill could have killed his teammate. We don't know. So make sure when you peek it, you're at least looking at the hill, and then you peek the left-hand side. The last thing you want to do is go ahead and assume, and you assume too much. You put yourself out there, check the left corner, and you instantly get beamed from the hill. I know it's a lot of what ifs, but there's a lot of what ifs in this game. Like I say, you guys got to go in with a plan, but you have to have a plan to your plan and a backup plan to the plan of the plan. Here we are scanning, trying to look for movement. Hill's forced out now. A lot of buildings right there, which is pretty scary. I love the fact that we're scanning. I still think he's on the left-hand side of the wall. There we go, checking the right, and here comes the left check. Oh, crouch now. Now, guys, can we just like work together real quick to kind of like figure out what the hell he's doing? Everyone just stop what you're doing, break out your pad and your pen, and let's just take notes and try to figure out what's going through this player's head right now. Okay, let's just think. So I think what's happening is the fact that he just wants to play the game to watch birds. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why he's looking up. We can't vault over this wall. We're not standing on the wall. We're not parkouring. So I'm assuming he's really liking the birds. Maybe that's why he plays this game. And also he's got a pistol out. Very questionable. Now, jokes aside, why is he sitting here? There's no cover, no concealment. He's vulnerable. You might as well be in the middle of the airfield just shooting your gun in the air. This makes no sense. Look at this thing right here. What's this called, guys? It's called a rock. Maybe not technically a rock. Could be a stone. I don't know. I'm not a rockologist. But he needs to get by it, right? It's cover. That's what it is. It's cover and concealment. It's all the above. Get your ass over here. It's literally 10 feet, bro. 10 feet, just walk. Come on, man. What are you doing? Like, I can never understand why players do this. Not to mention, he should know. This guy right here should know exactly where we're at. But Savage, why? Oh, why? Oh, I'm glad you asked. Let me tell you. Because we just killed his teammate. Not only did we kill his teammate, I would assume, hopefully, his teammate pinged us. But even if he didn't, again, when your teammate died, where'd you hear the gunfire come from? The airfield. Now, a lot of people probably like, Savage, you're really pissed off right now. Look at this. Look where we're at right now. Look at this wall. Right? There's a hole in the wall up here, and there's nothing right here. Oh, wait, but there's a hole in the wall right where we're standing. So what he should be doing if he wants to sit here out in the open is looking at the hole in the wall, man. Come on, look at the circle. Look at this. I want everyone just look. Oh, everyone open your eyes and enjoy this with me. He should know we're over here, and he should know that we have to move out of our spot to get to safety. He shouldn't be looking in the sky. He shouldn't be looking at the heavens. He shouldn't be looking for parachuters. He should be looking for us. He knows we're here. He should know we're here. There's no excuse to not know we're here. Anybody. You have a 0.0 KD. I'm sure you guys watching right now who have a very low KD. You're like, Savage, I'm with you, bro. This is not the play. It's not. You're right. I think everyone watching this video right now could pretty much agree with me that he threw the game. And let's go ahead and play. Oh, weird. Holy shit. So weird.
Do it. We was.
Ladies and gentlemen, GG. Now look, I know it's getting a little harsh right there, but guys, I'm tired of players ruining their own experience. This isn't about me. This isn't about views. This is literally about helping you guys get out there and have fun. Warzone is a good game. However, with the scripts out there and people cheating and the game glitches, it really takes a lot of the fun away. So the only way to combat that part, draining the fun out of it, is to get better so you can go out there and have a little bit more fun slapping bots, right? Stop making these same mistakes. Stop falling to these basic patterns that most players play. Get out there and win some games. But again, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like on it and also subscribe to the channel today. But until next time, you have a good one